Hey guys, it's MF3 here again. I am not feeling well right now. And whenever I'm not feeling well, I get really crabby, but I just decided to do a rant today, and this time, I'm finally going to be doing the greening rant. Because the first two times, someone came home. And for the actual first time, what happened was, sorry, I'm typing while I'm, ranting. What happened was, someone tried to ask me a question while I was in the middle of the rant, and that messed it all up, so, I just canceled it. Alright. Anyway, on to greening. Greeners are people who, intentionally make another toon go sad. And, of course, it's frowned upon by most toons due to it's just... Sorry about that. Malevolent intention, and those caught can easily be banned or even terminated, as Disney considers greening as bullying, which it is. Well, in some cases it is. Right now, normally just the standard greening is making a toon go sad over counterproductive gag choice. And, of course, it mostly happens in Nutty River, Nutty Summit Vice President battles. And, of course, it's used with low-level gags such as the cupcake, the squirt flower, or even just constantly passing sound on lured cogs, low lure, to double on higher lure, causing it to miss, while lure is already low accuracy, and throwing a low-level trap for lure, and a lot more, such as using lure intentionally when somebody's using drop, and they're also going in pairs for greening. That there are greeners who won't attack and just use single target tune-ups on each other, while the poor victim is forced to fight solo. And another way is using throw on a cog and killing it, while another toon was going to use squirt on that cog. And of course, it makes the toon get no training points. Now, sometimes greening is actually used to punish other greeners, but it's also for training low-level gags in boss battles when there are a lot of buildings that you can train in. Now, of course, in the DA office, laser tripping. Waking up the laser cogs by intentionally failing a laser game. And basically, the toons will have their time wasted and their gags defeating the laser cogs. And you get no credits. You don't get no training credits, whether it's practice or not, and you get no jury notices, which really sucks. Because virtual Skelecogs are very pointless to fight. Now, the only way to truly avoid this is to, well, just try and find toons that seem trusting. And, because there are signs to being a greener. I'm not sure if I really know the signs. I think one of them is constantly trying to I'm constantly trying to say, please be my friend, or something like that. And of course, there's the elevator trapping, which is only in boarding groups. Done in any cog boss, any cog facility, such as factory, mint, DA office, what's it called? Clubhouse? Yeah, I think it's a clubhouse at least. Well, no, just golf courses. That's what I meant. Now, the only way to deal with it is to close down the Toontown window and launch the game again. I'm not sure if that takes away all your gags or not. And, it just involves inviting Toons into a boarding group, perform a glitch which enables to remove Toons from the group once on the elevator. They get on the I'm just reading this off the wiki because I'm trying to explain it. I mean, this can be done in any cog boss and at any of the cog facilities, but it's most common in you guessed it, vice president. It involves inviting Toons into a boarding group, then performing a glitch which enables the group leader to remove Toons from the group once on the elevator. The greener then gets on the elevator, removes her target from the group once on board, and hops off, leaving them alone in the elevator, leaving the group to face the boss alone. And I already talked about the easiest way to deal with it, and of course, there's greening in the vice president during the pie round. It's performed during the third round, during the vice president battle, hence the name. It's just, unstunning the vice president. It running into the vice president that causes to lower himself and try and swipe at the Toons. If it's performed while the vice president. Sorry about that. I got interrupted, but I'm going to keep going. They try to swipe at the Toons. If this is performed while the vice president is stunned, it will unstun him, but it doesn't really make Toons go sad. Greeners typically phantom jump at the vice president, but running into him as he jumps, making all the other Toons in the fight go down 10 laugh, while the greener loses 1 laugh point. They also jump in front of tune-ups to make sure the Toon being green does not get tune-up, which is really sad. And some of them use it hack to go invisible and unstun him from anywhere in the battle. If he's going to get unstunned and nobody's running into him, check to see if someone is missing from the vice president after just being there in the Skelecogs round. They're likely the culprit. It's really been around since the game has began, but greening and greeners really bloomed in 2012 spring. I'm reading the trivia now, just so you know. Now, here are 2 signs. If they have almost no laugh and low-level gags or no gags, it's almost certain that they intend to green. Now, the Cool Collars Guild, which I don't know what it is, and like I said before, 97 are common places that Toons green. And it's called greening because when Toons have no laugh points, his or her laugh meter is green. Now, I've experienced greening before I even knew what greening was. I was in an elevator. I think I said something that made me angry, or I did something unintentionally that made the others angry. So they started greening me. I lure, they use sound, but they didn't use any low levels. I don't think, I think they actually did. But it was the 3 Toons in that building ganging up against me, and I got really mad after. I seriously did. I was so mad, I wanted to murder them. Literally. With my bare hands. And if you think that's funny, get off, because I really mean it. Anyway, they use sound when I use lure. They heal each other individually, and if I had more laugh points, they might have had to resort to what do you call it? Group, and I was trying to make them like me again, or just feel happy and make them regret being mad at me, by healing them. Of course they didn't thank me because they were mad at me. And then, by the time I just, it was, god dang it, I can't talk today. And by the time I was trying to heal myself, I only used my doodle, and luckily I had more than jump. I have a backflip, dance, and I think play dead. Or was it speak? I don't know. But anyway, after they successfully greened me, I got really mad. I exited the game. And I mean, come on, that's the only thing I could do. Because once I went sad, you just went, goodbye, ha ha. And of course, that's what someone who resents you does. Now, in the comments below, I want you to tell me, have you ever been green before? Just tell me if you have or not, because we've all been green at some point of our lives, and when playing Toontown or Toontown Rewritten, and it's caused us to be pretty angry people. And I've seen a video of somebody jokingly greening. I think it was of on a tune that they didn't really care about, so they didn't know it, so they weren't known as the Greening tune or whatever. Oh, but anyway, I mean, just I think the greener population has dropped in Toontown Rewritten, but that's I'm probably wrong. And I think there's also been cases of accidental greening, like me. Someone using SOS drop, and at the same time I was using lure, and then the lure actually hit, and the SOS pianos missed. The guy got mad at me, but forgave me afterwards, and you guessed it, was at the VP. That's really all I have to say for now, and like I said before, have you ever been greened? Tell me the story in the comments if you wish. Alright, this was Emma3, Fuzzcat, saying goodbye, and thank you for listening. And hopefully, I won't be interrupted in the next rant.